Sorry I'm late. I was listening to the Horns Over Hoops podcast.
Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Late Starters. And I almost forgot my line. Hey, what's up with you guys?
Oh, you know.
This guy.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Got him. Filled with so much
PG
potatoes.
or Pharaoh?
No, stop eating Pokemon. This isn't funny anymore, Austin.
Or
With potatoes.
Who's the turkiest Pokemon?
who is the turkiest Pokemon?
I'm not a chicken. You're a turkey.
There's
the
a chicken.
Turkiest Pokemon is Austin.
Torchic. Oh,
Yeah, it's Austin.
it's me. Bragak.
I'm the
Gobble
turkey.
gobble.
Turkey all along.
Well,
The
Well,
turkeys we made along the way.
To make room for the tuna.
what's the most tuna Pokemon?
Also Austin.
Also Austin.
Well,
Keep going. Ask me another one.
what's the most Mayflower Pokemon?
Christopher Columbus.
Nope, wrong. Recap.
Welcome back to Goldenrod City Radio. I heard that once and I thought it was really cool, so I thought I would just say it here. Yeah, you know, sometimes things just sound cool and you just have to like say them and then you sound cool too. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Anyways, I'm here to tell you stuff, right, Chonks?
Charmander.
Chonks is here to tell you stuff too. Go.
Charmander.
All right. Very important. Don't forget any of that. But what I'm here to tell you is about the lightning that is still crashing as we go to a lake, which I do know a little bit about, like, don't be in a lake when it's a lightning storm, I think. But, like, you know, loosey-goosey kind of rules, you know. It doesn't really matter. Anyways, we were going to this lake, and Chonks was eating all of the trail mix except for the raisins, which suck. Yeah, Chonks is right about that. I know. And then Posey was all excited because it was raining, and Posey loves the rain, and Liddy doesn't like the rain, so Liddy did want to go back in their Pokeball, and that's okay. That's okay. But Chonks stayed out, because Chonks was like, I can just make a cool little tent out of people, backpacks, tarps. So we get to this lake, and there's this kid there. His name's youngster Billy? Yeah, Billy. Youngster Billy. Oh, and we saw a Squirtle too. Hang on, that'll come back at the end though. I'm doing that. Oh, what's that called? What's that plot device called where you say something at the beginning and then you forget about it, and then at the end, it doesn't matter. So we're at this lake, and youngster Billy's there, and he's like, oh, I want to battle. And we were like, yeah, obviously, battles are great. So then we did. And I don't want to say we kicked his butt because he was a kid, but we kind of kicked his butt. I mean, Pidgey especially. And then Aaron was there, and Aaron kicked major butt. And then Bulbasaur was there, and Bulbasaur kicked butt too. I love Bulbasaur. Yeah, listen, Chonks, that doesn't mean I love you less. I just think Bulbasaur's cool too.
Charmander.
Okay. I only love Chonks and only Chonks forever. Yes. True. That's true. Okay. So then, after we were done kicking Billy's butt, we went ahead and we're gonna go back and catch that Squirtle. Oh yeah. Came back at the end. I remembered this time. Sometimes I don't remember, but this time I did. So So we tried to get that Squirtle, and oh yeah, and then Chonks gave the raisins to Victor, and Victor likes raisins. I'm glad someone does, because then we can take the pounds of raisins out of my backpack.
Well, you all three just stand there at the lake as you watch youngster Billy walk away.
Oh, hang on. I don't know if this episode has started because lightning hasn't crashed yet.
Hey, this one didn't open it with that. This one opens with a boy crashing through the forest after you guys just beat him in a Pokemon battle.
Does the new mother still cry when youngster Billy crashes?
Well, roll me a perception check and let's see.
I got a 20.
Nice. On your 20-sided 20 dice?
Yeah, yeah, my 20-sided die.
Well, in this one,
20.
you got to roll ranks. Sorry.
I rolled a 7.139 repeating.
All right. Well, you beat the flat 7, the raw dog 7.
The raw dog 7.
That's gonna be the name of my porno.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll never watch that movie.
And the theme song is "All Seven Must Die" by Prince. Is that the name of
It's
it?
gonna be a heist movie.
Nope.
That's the name of our bowling team. It's the Raw Dog 7. We're gonna get those shirts made.
You go barefoot.
And we tell everybody about the therapeutic health benefits of barefoot bowling.
Of course. The grease just really makes your soul so soft on the wood.
Yeah, but if you guys really want to give me perception checks.
Oh, all of us?
Yeah.
I thought it was... Sorry.
Alex
I'm
sounded
so
like she should be mixing a potion when she said that.
All of us?
Damn.
I see into the future, dearie, in my
Holy
crystal ball. That's 2 crits out of 3.
Oh, Victor, do you want to tell us your rolls? Since Alex, oh wait,
What?
I got you guys in the wrong place on the layout. 1 second. Hey
Are we
everybody,
in the water?
this is really what Victor, and this one is really Calynn. If you're watching the YouTube video,
Oh.
yeah,
Hold on, am I supposed to be on the map somewhere?
right here.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
All of you see this, some a little bit more than others, but as youngster Billy walks away, you notice ever so often slightly the bushes near him will shake as he's moving away. Calynn, with your high perception check, you notice a little bit more, and you see boots in these
With the
bushes.
fur?
They have the fur on them, and they're in the bushes, and they seem to just be following youngster Billy. But he is a ways away by this time, but you can still.
Can I get a vibe check on these boots?
Yeah. I don't know what you roll for vibe checks. What do you
I
think?
mean,
Insight or intuition?
jeez. I mean, that's, I guess, intuition. I guess.
Let's try that.
All right.
Vibe check. I mean,
Vibe check.
they're the boots with the fur, and I don't know about everybody, but at least Calynn is looking at her.
Yeah, but how are the vibes, bro?
I mean, the vibes of the boots are they look.
If you say styling, I
stylish.
will punch you.
They look a little too fancy to be out and about, but worn.
those boots were not made for walking. What are you doing?
You see the boot stop and then just disappear up into the bush.
I'm running. I'm running.
Calynn
Victor's
runs.
like turning and being like, "What are you doing?"
Boots.
You're at the bush where the boots are. Or where they were, the last place you saw the boots.
I'm just gonna look at Pidgey in my hand and then fastball special him right into the tree.
All right, you throw him into the tree.
Hell yeah.
He's up in the tree.
And then, yeah.
In the
Report
bush.
back.
You want him? Okay, so there's like maybe
I guess
bushes
what I was
on the
thinking was
ground.
the bush was tall enough. You said up, so I imagined I needed to look up.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean that then. Bushes are just
Okay.
at the ground. Like
So
brush.
when you said up, like it just real quick, when you say up, like what direction are we talking about?
Hold on, I need Austin to define bushes for me more.
bushes are shrubs. Listen, Alex, I said I didn't mean up. So that means I can't tell you what I meant by up.
Oh, okay. Hey, did I see the direction that they went?
The boots? Oh, okay. Up. I know what you mean now. Sorry. The boots lifted up off of the ground into the bush that's on the ground. The bushes are close to the ground.
They went
The
up.
yeah.
Pidgey's going up. The direction they were going was up. I'm just following the logical conclusion of the directions.
No, now they're just hovering with their feet.
I'm gonna punch him straight in the mouth.
Punch what in the mouth?
Boots.
The boots have, as you were walking up, lifted up into the tree like.
Oh,
Wait, now it's a tree now.
Now it's a fucking tree.
The bush. The bush.
Yeah. Can I grab the boots?
Recap.
What can I do? How can I interact with How can I interact with this world, Austin? Can you tell me?
Yes.
How do I
to me.
interact?
You walk up to a bush that stands about to your chest. You saw only boots at the bottom of the bush. As you pointed those out and ran over, they lifted up into the bush.
Chalk's light it on fire. I've had enough.
Cha! Ember just hits the bush and it starts to burn. If you wait for a little while, it burns part of the leaves. And you can see inside the bush and it looks like just sticks. Like the inside of a bush. There's no boots.
Ford walks over to Calynn and looks at Calynn and was like, what did you see in the bush?
There were boots on the ground, and then they lifted up into the bush, and now I've burnt the bush down, and the boots are somehow gone.
Okay, so there was...
They had fur. Hang on. This is a very important detail.
They were there, and then instantly, like magic, they were not there. That can only mean one thing.
It wasn't instantly.
You're missing my... Okay, that can only mean one thing.
That they say it at the same time as me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, ninja.
Died.
Oh! Do you think it's not video game rules? Like, you don't just disappear when you die and then like respawn somewhere.
Oh, like, so it's not like when you get like knocked out and you just wake up somewhere else?
How often does that happen to you?
Like every time I get knocked out. Well,
That-
almost every time.
Didn't answer the question.
Who can count these things?
Everybody?
Cha.
Everybody? Everybody can count every time that they've gotten knocked out and then woke up somewhere else. Unless, I might have just, I'm not a doctor.
But if you were a doctor,
Victor, what are
Alright.
the symptoms of CTE?
Can I roll a medicine check?
You
See
think-
if I-
Yeah, you can.
Eh,
But I don't know that I can know to tell you.
well, it was bad anyway. So, I don't know, but
Okay, we'll put a pin in that because I think I'm onto something here. I think I've just figured some stuff out.
Yeah, that there's a ninja.
I wasn't talking about that, but also that. Yes. The
Hang
ninja
on.
has to be here.
wasn't there like a story about a burning bush and like Arceus came down and like helped the Pokemon lead his oppressed Pokemon people across the ocean? Am I making that up?
Chunks, you're gonna be a god.
Let my Pokemon go.
Youngster Billy has now walked off into the
Oblivion.
woods. You can't see him anymore. But Victor, roll me a perception check. Oh, is that it?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, oh, is that it?
No, I mean, did you already roll it? I'm sorry.
No, that was new. That's new.
Yeah. Okay. With
Oh, is
that,
that
Faster
it?
than what I normally do.
It
Normally
was-
I'm like, where's my perception? I can't find it.
You perceived that very well.
you notice a glint out of the corner of your eye in the water, and as you if you like kind of focus in on it, you see first lightning crash in the background, off in the distance.
Oh man, it's
Now
bad.
we're off.
But you also see in the lake a golden metallic color shimmer underneath the water. And as you do that, you notice that a pretty big area of the lake and onto like the shore that you guys are on, just a little, about 20 feet down, there is no rain. It's bright and sunny just in like an area, but you can clearly see where the rain stops and like the sunshine starts.
That?
Uh,
Oh,
During all this, Ford is still looking for the ninja, by the way.
You can roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
some spiritual shit going on over here.
It's a Ninetales wedding.
Ford, you search the bush and just charred remains. Of a bush, not anything else.
I look at Calynn and I'm like, I don't see anything in this tree.
All right, let's burn down another one.
It burns down.
And then
There's nothing in it except more charred bush inside of a bush. Calynn, you can roll another perception check if you want.
sure. Do, 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 do.
Yep, just looks like a bush.
How closely does it resemble a tree?
They're both plants, so pretty close. I would
So-
say a tree is a little thicker in the trunk area.
You would say that.
I would say that.
So do we notice the weather difference also, or is it just Victor?
Just Victor, because you guys have went a little ways into the woods. You can still see the lake and everything, but he was just closer.
Can I go over to where the light touches?
Don't go over there though.
From the day he arrived on the planet.
Yeah, so I'll walk over as close as I can.
Yeah,
Check that shit out.
you step like out of the rain into the sunlight, and I mean you feel the sunlight.
This is weird, but kind of nice. It's been raining a lot lately. He just like basks in it.
A Bulbasaur joins you and like kind of spreads his vines out and just looks up to the sun and smiles.
Can I heal him real quick, by the way?
You can. Oh, and spoons, I figured out resting rules. So for the you can rest your Pokemon or yourself for up to 8 hours a day. And you gain it's 1/16 of your hit points back every hour. So basically if you heal for 8 hours, you heal back like half your hit points or something like that.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you
My
can.
last potion.
What does it look like when you heal him up?
I think just as he's like soaking up the sun, I'm just gonna like squat down beside him and use the last of my potions and just kind of spritz him while he's distracted.
He feels it and like he does like a little jerk motion as like the mist hits him, but he like looks back at you and like gives you a little Bulbasaur smile and closes his eyes and takes in the sun again.
There you go. All better.
You see that glint again out in the lake. It kind of blinds you this time as like the sun reflects off of it.
Hey guys, there's a shiny thing over there. And he's gonna pull out his Pokedex and see if he can get a read on it.
As you pull out your Pokedex and the waves of the lake are like gently lapping, a splash erupts from the lake as a shimmering metallic golden Magikarp shoots out into the air and flops into the air. And your let me bring up the Pokedex. We have had this one before.
Yeah, I was about to say we've done Magikarp before, I think.
I know we've seen Magikarp. I didn't know if we nixed him.
Okay, as it's up in the air and flopping, it has this really cool pose, and the sun's kind of behind it and kind of gleaming off of its scales, and the wireframes roll around, and then it takes a picture of this shiny golden Magikarp in the air, and it says Magikarp, the fish Pokemon, is a water type, famous for being very unreliable. It can be found swimming in seas, lakes, rivers, and shallow ponds.
So, you know that gif of Hugh Jackman with like the sun on his face with like the wind blowing and he's just like crying? That's Victor right now as he beholds this Magikarp. Oh my goodness.
And the last thing that happens on the Pokedex as the Magikarp entry finishes reading, 3 little stars just explode out of the Magikarp. On your decks, on your Pokedex, like a animation. You did
He has no idea if anyone's near him.
You did a Alex get so high voiced at Pichu right there, and you cut out a little bit.
Oh no.
You guys see this Magikarp splash back down into the lake as Victor kind of points you all to it.
Yeah, Ford will head over there.
Ford, as you're walking over, you see that Squirtle that you saw earlier. Its shell is still in like the part where it's raining, and it's swimming back and forth, and its shell is like up above, but it seems to be eyeballing you all, you and Calynn and your Pokemon as you walk.
So as I notice the Squirtle, because I'm not really interested in getting a Magikarp, I turn and I look and I go into like full on nature show mode where I start like slowly, creepily, like stalking over to it. And I start whispering like narration to myself about the animal. I don't know anything about the animal. Are they animal? They're animal, right? Animal? You can call a Pokemon animal. About the Pokemon. Uh, yeah, and I'm just like making up stuff to myself about it, and then I slowly pull out a Pokeball.
Posey is looking at you as you are doing this, and she's just kind of standing there with her arms crossed, just shaking her head as you're
Yeah.
creeping up.
Yeah. How far am I from the Squirtle?
About 20 feet now, but it does look like it's like looking at you.
Uh, it's just like whispers, like, I think it's realized that I'm here.
It pops its head up and goes, Squirtle. Goes back up.
I try to mimic the sound to communicate with it.
What does it sound like?
Squirtle.
Sounds pretty good. It like cocks its head at you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, yes, I am friend. And I keep stalking slowly over till I get to probably like, I'd say probably 10 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to huck the Pokeball at it.
All right. Roll a d20.
This one.
You can roll that one, but roll another one with disadvantage.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to my chat window and see if I remember. Okay, I rolled an 11.
An 11. You whip this Pokeball out at it, and it hits it on the shell. And like the Squirtle looks up as it sees the Pokeball hit it and go up, and it goes squat, and it pulls it into the ball, and the ball splashes into the water and sinks below the surface.
I'm like, oh no! And I take my shirt off real quick and I dive into the water.
Okay.
That I hope is more than like a foot deep because I go like head first into it.
Do you take like your flannel jacket off and then your shirt off, or
No, just the flannel shirt is what I meant. Yeah, that was the one.
okay.
Victor was like not paying attention to what you were doing until he hears a splash and he's like, what?
And he sees like Ford just Baywatch running into the lake.
Ford, as you run in, roll a d20.
Okay. $13.
You see the Pokeball sinking down, and the first part of the shore is a little bit shallow, but it gets pretty deep pretty quick.
Okay.
At least deep enough that if you jumped in, you don't go
Yeah,
all the way into the mud. But you see like where this Pokeball is like kind of floating down, it does land in the mud on like the bottom of the lake, and it shakes like and it just sits there.
Ah. Yeah, I swim down and grab it.
As you swim down and you like reemerge, kind of Pokeball in hand up in the air, you hear a tone come from your phone underwater.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Is it still under there?
It's in your like pocket or something.
Oh, I like yank it out real quick.
It drips, but
Yeah, like rice. I need rice.
you see your Pokedex has a notification on it, like your Pokedex app.
Okay. Open it real quick.
It comes up and it basically says Squirtle has been registered to your Pokedex. And
Sweet.
It says, you have caught your 7th Pokemon. Congratulations. The Pokemon League allows trainers to register a 6th Pokemon team.
Oh no.
These are the only Pokemon a trainer can use in league-sanctioned battles. We do understand that this new Pokemon is a friend. However, rules are rules. How many Pokemon you choose to carry is up to you, but you must register your official team now.
Oh,
The only time you may alter your registered team remotely is as soon as you catch a new Pokemon, and you may only add the new Pokemon to your team or swap it out with an existing one. Visit a Pokemon Center or speak with a Pokemon League official to alter your team to alter your registered team any further. So, trainer, who's it gonna be?
I start panicking a little bit. And I'm like, okay. I know I'm gonna keep the Squirtle because that rules.
Are you still in the lake?
Yeah, I'm just standing in the middle of the water. Yeah. But I know I'm gonna keep Posey, right? I know I'm gonna keep Aaron. So what? That's 3. Okay. Um, um, okay, I'm gonna keep Spiro because you need like an aerial attack, right? Right? You need that. I think I'm gonna keep the Zigzagoon. Yeah. I know I'm gonna keep mm, I'm gonna keep the Bellsprout.
That's 6.
Oh, okay.
Totodile!
No, I said your
Posey,
name. Your name was
Posey,
in
you
there.
were
No,
2.
yeah, you were in there. You were in there. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Totodile.
I'm gonna let the Rattata not be. Yeah, Rattata's not gonna be on. Rattata's gonna be on the bench. Rattata, that's what I'll do. I'll keep. Wait. Do any of you need a Rattata? Rattata? I can only
No.
have 6. Oh, okay. Can you like? Can I? Victor, do you need a Rattata?
No, I mean I think you keep it. I just don't think you can
Oh,
have it
okay.
on your official
Okay.
team.
Okay.
Like, you can have
okay.
as many Pokemon as you can catch, I think.
Okay. I want to catch them all.
A worthy and impossible goal.
all the Pokemon out of their Pokeballs look at you and like nod their head at you. Chai.
Yeah.
Bulbasaur's vine whips.
I don't really. The only one I'm worried about is Bellsprout. I don't really know. I don't even remember getting the Bellsprout. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Totodile.
I don't know.
Totodile.
Oh yeah. No. I'm gonna keep the Bellsprout. I'm gonna keep the Bellsprout.
Give me a intuition check real quick as Posey does that. You all can if you want.
You
Hell
said
yeah.
intimidate, right?
Intuition.
I'll say Calynn, you pick up on it. Victor, you might have if you were, a little bit more into this, but you're a little bit distracted still by what you saw. And Ford, you're still trying to like mull this over in your head. Posey is a water type and Bellsprout is a grass type. And Calynn, you know the reason for that.
No, Posey. No, Posey. What? If he keeps Bellsprout and then Chunks and I battle him?
Ta-da. She like mulls that over in her head and like thinks about what team she's on. Totodile.
We're on the same side.
A Totodile, a Totodile, a Totodile. And she points to Chunks. And Totodile.
Posey, calm down.
She
Did
flops
I
into the water.
did y'all hear I picked my 6 because I have 7 now. I picked my 6. Did I pick a good 6? Like, is it an unstoppable
muted
team? Are you like spite muted?
No?
Oh. She's back.
Do you not?
Just no. Just is not an unstoppable team.
And what do you mean it's not a? Did I? Should I
No,
put?
no, no, not. It's not a good team. It's not
What?
an unstoppable team.
Oh. All right. Well, what's wrong with it?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it per se. It's just if you were to like go to like, I don't know, fight like somebody like in the league right now, it might not be unstoppable.
Well, what do I need to do to make it unstoppable?
Training, evolution, rare Pokemon, more type working. I mean, that depends. There's a lot of different stuff you could do.
So like everything.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everything is a good start.
Okay. I'll work on everything. I got a Squirtle.
Hell yeah.
Woo.
I love Squirtles. They're cool.
I should name my Squirtle. I popped my Squirtle out. That sounded awful.
So just to make sure you did put Bellsprout down, or did you?
Yes. No, I put
I put it
Rattata as out.
Rattata
Yeah.
is out. Okay. Thank you. Wonderful selection, says your Pokedex as it exits out.
It always says that.
Yeah, fucking liar. Calynn already told me it sucks.
I didn't say it sucks. I said it's not unstoppable. I'm not unstoppable. No one's unstoppable.
Cha.
Okay. Is Squirtle male or female?
He comes back out.
Okay, it's he. Okay. All right, I gotta name my Squirtle.
Squirtle. He looks around at everybody, waddles over to Posey. Posey looks at him, and they both kind of like look each other up and down. Squirtle. And he just like pats Posey on the back, and like smiles and looks around, sees Bulbasaur. Squirtle nods to him. Bulbasaur nods back. Looks to Chunks and Pidgey standing kind of beside each other. Nods to Pidgey. Squirtle. Looks at Chunks. They stare at each other for a second. Squirtle nods. Squirtle. Ja. And Chunks nods back. And then just kind of leans onto Calyn's leg.
Look at how well everybody's getting along. This is great.
Pichu lifts its head up off of Calyn's head and looks at the Squirtle and goes, chew, and just little sparks come out of its cheeks.
Okay, maybe not everybody.
So,
Yeah, maybe not everybody.
It's just a baby.
I'm just a Pichu.
Just a Pichu. You still have to apologize.
A Pichu.
What about Spoon?
Spoons, he's in his Pokeball right now, isn't he? Because I thought he was low from the battle, so he went into his Pokeball. I might be wrong. Let me double check something real quick.
He was always
Hey, since it's not raining, can I take Liddy out now too?
Yes, in the non-rain part you can. I was wrong. Spoons looks to be at full health, so he's floating there, just kind of watching everything. But Squirtle does like notice him, and then Squirtle, and Spoons floats kind of behind your head after looking at him for a second, and just kind of shies back.
Where's the Magikarp?
You like have lost it for a second, focusing on forward for a minute, but you catch it again as it jumps out into the air, and it's like about to reach the climax of its jump as it poses again in the air, and the sun just glistens off of it. And
Look at it!
Are you gonna catch it?
Oh no!
Come on.
Maybe I can capture the memory of it. Majestic creature. in its natural habitat, being so cool.
But what if you captured the Pokemon of it?
Maybe. Oh, I don't know.
Calyn's gonna straight up go up to Victor, like lean over, like her arms over his shoulders, and get like too close for comfort, and just be like, "The Golden Gyarados."
Okay. Maybe. Oh man. Oh. Well, oh. Okay. I'll try.
Yes.
Okay. I got this. What do I do? Oh crap. How do I Pokemon again? Right. Okay. Do I have a Pokeball? He'll try and throw a Pokeball at it
All right.
next time it pops up.
You see it moving. And Calynn, as you like lean over Victor, Spoons is kind of like dead staring you as you like turn and you just kind of face him. Like he's like an inch from your face.
She'll dead stare him right nose to nose and just freeze there. She's gonna try to win this blinking contest.
His eyes do not blink.
Still gonna try, baby.
All right, we'll see how this ends up as you two stare at each other. Victor, you see the glimmer under the waves, and you see it circle and push forward, and you know it's about to leap right out of the water, and you see the surface of the water just break as it explodes into the air.
I'm gonna throw a ball at it.
All right, roll a d20. A 9. It looks like it's gonna hit it dead center, and as it does, the Magikarp smacks it with its tail as it's at the climax of its jump, and it sends the Pokeball sprawling towards the other side of towards the closest island to where you are. And as the Pokeball's flying, you see part of you see a lily pad raise up out of the water with like seaweed, or like not seaweed because it's not the ocean, but like gunky plant stuff hanging down. A yellow head, and it turns around and you see this bill, and the Pokeball head flips end over end and smacks this thing in the head, and it goes "Say-ay-ay!" as it engulfs it in red light and pulls it into the Pokeball. Roll another d20.
Oh.
You see this Pokeball close and engulf this Pokemon, and just it is underneath the water on the other side of the lake. Not the other side of the lake, on the island closest to you.
I got it. Since I'm still standing in the lake, let's just start heading over that way.
Yeah, you swim. It doesn't take you too long. You do feel some somethings brush past your leg.
Ooh.
But yeah, you get over there and you see the Pokeball in the mud. And it does seem to be locked.
Okay, I grab it and then I huck it back over to Victor.
Victor, it spins end over end. I don't know, make a athletics or something to try to catch it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. It's a 9 altogether.
Kind of dive for it.
Yeah, you dive for it, and you do have to get all wet, but you catch the Pokeball.
Okay. Something happens. He'll let it out.
It like looks around and sees the Pokeball in your hand and goes up to it. Sigh! Pushes the Pokeball and goes back into it.
What is that? I don't have my book. I left it on shore.
Spoons at this, Calynn, turns away from you and floats over to Victor.
Victory!
What?
Oh, sorry. No, over Spoons.
Oh.
Spoons like looks at the Pokeball that you have in your hands and presses the button. And Psyduck, and it puts its hands on its head and like waddles in a circle around, and then waddles over to the Pokeball and goes and presses the button. And this happens about 3 more times as Spoons lets the Psyduck out, and the Psyduck goes back in, and then like Spoons will like look at you.
Maybe just let it chill. I don't know.
Yeah, Spoons, quit torturing the poor thing.
Well, when life gives you Psyduck.
Maybe that's a good place to end it.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Okay.
What? I don't know if you want to include this or not, but Calynn.
Yeah.
What if I name my Squirtle? I got a name.
Okay.
Tell me what you think.
Okay.
What about Possum?
What does that even mean?
All right. I guess that's a no. I'll try again.
You guys can catch more of me at CZDrop on Twitter and twitch.tv/CZDrop. Every other Sunday, we do Dungeons and Dracon Beams. Every other Friday, a new episode of the Late Starter comes out. Okay, bye.
I'm Tim, and you can find me at horsegirls.club because I do a podcast called Horse Girls. I'm also on Animorphs Anonymous and occasionally Surprise Attack Book Club. Not me, the occasionally. The attack is occasional. And I'm Remo Beware on Twitter.
Hello, I am Kaycie. I can be found on podcasts like Animorphs Anonymous and Hearst Girls, where I talk about books with my friends. I can be found once a month on Art Corner, where I draw stuff with my friends. I can be found at B-Side You, which is my gay romance webcomic that I make and draw. You can read that for free at bsideyoucomic.com or on Tapas and Webtoons. You can also go to my Patreon to get early access pages and work in progress pages and other such content. If you find any of this intriguing, you can find me at all the places you can find me at linktr.ee/KCD Studios. Find.
Hi, I'm Alex. You can find me on Twitter at Alex and Birds. You can also find me on 800 billion podcasts all around the world. You can find me on Animorphs Anonymous. You can find me on Horse Girls. You can find me on Dungeons and Dragon Beams. You can find me on Surprise Attack Book Club. And then the other ones that are around that I do on occasion. Some of them on hiatus. Some of them are just, sporadic, like Questmaster. Oh, Linktree, linktr.ee/join the club. So you can find all of our work there.
You can start late, but at least you're starting. Okay, bye.